So this next section is not a history lesson, even though I desperately wanted to make it one. I know it's not needed, so I didn't. But going back to the idea of communication, the way that humans have communicated over time, basically the history of digital communication is driven by people in the military trying to communicate with other people in the military as efficiently as possible. And that goes from signal flags and people waving things around on sticks all the way out to the modern internet. So, how humans have figured out better ways and more efficient ways to pass information has changed a lot, but the underlying principles remain the same. And because they're fun historical tidbits, they always wind up and capture the flag problems. As another fun note, there's a little bit of Braille in this one. And Braille is very interesting because it is a way to convey information to somebody who is not able to read in the same way that other people do. And that kind of way of getting around one limitation is a critical part to how hacking works. Braille is a very crazy cool innovation. And one of the most impressive things that I've witnessed during my time on this site is I was getting support requests from one of the Ropper's students who was completely blind and was using a screen reader to go through the computing fundamentals course and eventually started teaching himself reverse engineering and eventually binary exploitation, all using a screen reader. So that's not Braille, but it is a wild change in how data can be processed between different individuals. And it was just a very cool thing. So if somebody using a screen reader can learn binary exploitation, you absolutely can put the time in to get through this material and eventually get to binary exploitation yourself. It's a lot more straightforward when you can see the hex numbers.